Hey guys, before I start today's video, one quick reminder, YouTube live tomorrow here on my channel, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, answering your questions. See you there. Hey guys, today I want to make a video about a common question that's come up I see in the comments, and a lot of what I make on YouTube is based around what people are asking and feedback that I get from you guys. But today the question is, Curtis, you used to make a lot of content on your farm. How come you're not doing that anymore? What's up with that? So there's kind of two things I want to talk about in this video. First being what I started with. Second, I want to address some of the comments I get where people kind of take this position that they know more than me, and hey Curtis, why are you not doing this? You should check out this. And it's kind of broad, but I'll get more into it in a second. First, I'll address the first thing. Why are you not making videos on your farm much anymore? Well, the main reason is our farm is really simple. Like, Green City Acres is a very, very simple farm. I have over 600 videos on this channel, and I kind of doubt a lot of the people who make those comments who are asking me, how come you're not making videos on the farm, whatever. I kind of doubt they've watched all my videos, because there's 600 videos on there, and I would guess at least 500 of them are on my farm, and I'm showing specific things. So I've pretty much explored on my farm as much as there is to explore as far as showing the details of how certain things are done. Now, having said that, I do have an online course that I put out that goes into greater detail on everything, and it's linear and it's a lot more digestible. And you might be able to scour a lot of that content on my YouTube channel just if you just literally watch every single video. But an online course is put together so that it reads like a book, and then that information comes at you in a linear way, much like a school program or a textbook. So that's the point of an online course. I'm not, you can take my online course, or you don't have to take my online course, whatever. I know it's provided a ton of value for a lot of people, and that's why I did it. But you can get a lot of stuff from YouTube too. So if you want specific videos on specific things on the farm, just use the search, because I've done so many videos on them, and there's really only so many I can do on my farm with the really specialized and limited type of production that we do. And having said that, 2 or 3 years ago, our farm was actually more diversified. So if you go back to those videos, you'll see content of, harvesting patty pan squash, doing more stuff with tomatoes. These aren't crops that we do anymore on the farm. So go back on those videos. I'm probably not going to be making too many more videos on the farm that way, because there's not really much else to discuss. This is why I go to other farms, and this is why I want to showcase other growers, because there's many different ways to do things. A lot of people kind of get caught up in this sense that, like, oh Curtis, you're doing it this way, why aren't you doing it that way? It's like, well, maybe many things work, maybe I'm wrong, maybe there's a better way to do it. So I really appreciate your guys' feedback, and I have been doing my best to take that feedback that's within reason and try to create content about it. Now, a lot of people will ask things, hey, you gotta go check out this farm, you gotta go check out this farmer. The unfortunate reality of YouTube is it doesn't pay very much. I could not support myself and my family on just YouTube revenue alone. Not possible. Also, Google that owns YouTube has changed a ton of the algorithms on my channel. Like, to give you an example, and I'm not looking for sympathy here, this is just the way it is I have 3 times more subscribers right now than I had last year, and my views are less than what I had last year. So that's kind of strange, right? A big part of the reason for that is that YouTube has changed this thing where subscribers don't get notified of my videos unless they hit this notification button next to the subscribe channel. So subscribing now isn't enough. You need to hit the notifications button. And that has affected a lot of YouTubers. So it's even questionable on how much longer I'll continue to use this platform. I mean, right now it works. YouTube revenue pays a little bit. At this point, it's not even enough to pay the mortgage on my house. So, but it's a platform that you guys know me in, you know, I've got almost 250,000 subscribers, which is awesome. I'm super grateful. It's a big landmark to hit that, you know, benchmark as a YouTuber, so that's cool. But yeah, so I do my best to kind of like take you guys' feedback and do stuff with it. Now, the other thing I want to talk about is, you know, a lot of people, ever since I went to Richard Perkins' farm, there's been a lot of questions and a lot of comments, and I've had some like outright hate mail from people. And I don't quite understand why people, I mean, I find it really disempowering when somebody kind of puts themselves beneath you to think that you are like the ultimate gatekeeper, an arbiter of information. Where it's like, I'm not. I'm just a guy making videos. I could be wrong about everything. And I don't claim that I'm right about everything. All I do when I make videos is give you the perspective of what I do and what's worked for me, and what might have been what might have worked for a farmer that I'm interviewing or a farm that I'm at. And I could be wrong about everything. I mean, I get a lot of questions like, Curtis, you know, why do you rototill? Then they'll fire a bunch of links at you. And it's like, thing is with these kinds of opinions is that we are swimming in an ocean of opinions and information. And that's the world we live in today because of social media and platforms like YouTube. And I think for the most part, it's a good thing. It's cool that we can disseminate information to one another so quickly. I've definitely benefited from it in my career. But the downside of it is that everybody's got opinions about things that they don't really understand, because very few people actually have skin in the game. And in my opinion, skin in the game is the only thing that's worth anything. Is like, I get comments on here all the time where people say, oh, you're saying this, well, that's wrong, here's some links. Oh, you're doing this, well, that's wrong, here's some links. It's like, dude, show me your farm. Like, having opinions because you've spent 5 minutes on Google searching for some links to confirm your own bias means absolutely nothing. It means absolutely zero. In an age of abundant information and opinions, those things are abundant, but action is scarce, right? So everything is on a scale of supply and demand. Right now, there's a high supply of opinions and information, but there is a very, very, very low supply of people that are actually doing stuff. So it's like, great, if you've got opinions about regenerative agriculture or market gardening, and you're angry about the fact that my farm only grows salad greens and microgreens and baby root vegetables, then great, start your own farm, make it better, do it better, show it to the world. Like, put up or shut up. Like, honestly, it's just silly. And I just find sad that people, what you're doing when you write to me or leave a comment where you're hating on me for doing something or for talking to somebody or whatever, all you're doing is putting yourself beneath me. Like, it's not empowering to you. Like, empower yourself. Like, take action and put some skin in the game. Like, actually get some things done, and then come to me and say, hey, Curtis, what you did here is stupid or sucks. Check this out. This is what I did. If you can show me that, then I would value your opinion. But if you're just in an ocean of opinions that everybody has from watching hundreds of hours of YouTube videos, your opinion means nothing. It means like absolutely zero, because you're just in an ocean with everybody else saying the same thing. So empower yourself. Like, take action. Stop watching YouTube videos and then coming to opinions. And like, sure, I'd like to have you guys watch my YouTube videos because I get paid on view counts. But at the end of the day, I'd rather see people just like get out there and empower themselves in their life and crush it and succeed. And if you succeed at something that you think I'm wrong about, tell me, because I'm fully willing to accept that I could be wrong about many things. I'm just a person who's out there tinkering and trying stuff, and the opinions and conclusions I come to are based on the things that I've done or the things that people I know personally have done and that I've seen done. You know, I got a lot of hate on the 5 Myths of Permaculture video, or even some of the comments I made at Jean-Martin Fortier's farm when I was walking around and looking at and commenting on some things that they tried that Jean-Martin expressed to me that didn't work. These are things that are rooted in reality and experience and practice. They're not rooted in theory and academia and internet links. These are based on real world actions where people have put up time, effort, money to take on risk to make these things happen. And so, you know, you can hate on these things all you want, but until you've actually got some real skin in the game, it doesn't mean anything. Talk is cheap. Do the work. And I'll leave it there. I really appreciate you guys' questions and comments. Like I said, please keep them coming. I try to take feedback and produce content based on your feedback within reason. You know, a lot of people have been asking me to check out Gabe Brown. I think Gabe Brown's a really cool farmer. I've watched a number of videos with him. I think he's got something to say, but it's like, you know, I can only make content within reason. YouTube doesn't pay me enough to jump on a flight and go make a video with somebody. You know, it's like if I'm there and I'm doing a speaking gig and I'm getting paid to be there, then I can use some of that money to go and maybe do an hour or two drive to make a YouTube video with somebody, and I'm happy to do that. And you know, that's why I really appreciate your guys' feedback on who I should check out. So anyways, that's kind of where my channel is going. It's really going to become more about other types of growers and producers, because there's only so much I can show on my farm. And I mean, the garden is new for me, and so that's kind of something I'm personally excited about, and it seems like people have expressed interest in stuff like that. So that's probably something I'm going to keep talking about, and I'll talk about the farming within reason. But like I said in the first part, I've got like 500 videos or more of me on the farm, so use the search, glean as much content out of there as you can, and keep rocking. All right, talk to you later.